big cities abroad, Mogadishu nightlife does not disappoint. The city of Mogadishu is fast taking on a new charm, with entertainment sports emerging as the city savors relative peace. When the sun sets, the city takes on another life, one of serenity, recreation, with entertainment in hotels, at the array of beach restaurants and tea houses. In the suburbs, donkey carts and cattle herds roam the streets. Grocery shops and hair salons are opened late into the night, while youth play street soccer under solar-powered lights. Musicians and bands are also re-emerging here, entertaining patrons at night. This is Banadir Beach Restaurant. Every Thursday, Friday and Saturdays, people are entertained at the Banadir Beach Restaurant in Mogadishu with songs in sonorous tunes and Somali music. The people come here to unwind after a day's hard work by partying and dancing to various Somali and Western music.
waxaan u lahay ayay ahayd inay wax fiican ka imaan doonaan inkasta oo dhibaatada badan marxalado badan aan la soo kulmay alxamdulillah hadda kulay dhibaatadaas ma rajeynaynin marka hore because qarax iyo dhibaatada jirta awgeed laakiin marka dambe waxaan arkay in aan rajadeenu aad u fiicnaanayso marba marka dambayso.
Before accessing the restaurant, every person goes through body checks in order to secure the facility from any probable attacks from the Al-Shabaab militants and their collaborators. A long queue of people flocking these entertainment places is an indicator of how Mogadishu has evolved from being a dark and unsecure city to one which is bustling with activities from the heavy traffic on most roads within the city. Inside the restaurant, it's a beehive of activities ranging from going to the counter to pay bills for food or entertainment. While other people are still figuring out what to do, those who are familiar with the place just go where the sound of music is to dance to Western tunes while others take shisha.
suurageliye ina anaga gabdhe oo hadana dumar ina saacada meeshan joogno aad ugu faraxsanahay.
A scene that you'd find in any African city on national holidays like Independence Day or Eid. Families freely gather at Jirka, the park in the center of Mogadishu, to celebrate and spend quality time together. Here, families gather in different groups to relax and chat after a day's work, while others decide to take selfies and photos of themselves while relaxing with their children. This goes on under the watchful eye of AMISOM police with support from the Somali police force who deter any possible attack from Al-Shabaab militants.
Our presence, just our dominance, presence on the streets of Mogadishu, scared of some criminals, and the Somalis themselves, members of the public, gained confidence and they did their normal business out of our presence.
Most residents of Mogadishu attribute the prevailing peace in the city to the joint operations of AMISOM and the Somali security forces that have kept Al-Shabaab militants at bay.
MashaAllah, ciidamada AMISOM haddii aysan jiri lahayn ma heli lahayn ammaankan maanta aan haysano waayo ciidamada dowladda federaalka Soomaaliya waa kuwa caawinaya u taagan markasta garabkooda. marka waxaan leeyahay dadaalkooda ha sii badiyaan.
MashaAllah, AU ama AMISOM African Union aad ayay noogu qayb qaateen in nabadda ay noogu soo celiyaan. walaalahayna Afrikaanka waa aadan taageersanahay MashaAllah. hawshiina sii wadaan leenahay.
At the Peace Gardens, children play on seesaws under the neon lights till late in the night. During the evenings, the residents gather to share food and drink, an act they say fosters unity in their communities. Revelers at the Peace Gardens Hotel attribute this to the prevailing stability in Mogadishu thanks to AMISOM with the support of the Somali security forces. For the first time in decades, young basketball players in Mogadishu are playing tournaments at night, attracting more fans. For years, warlords and terrorist groups denied young Somalis the freedom to enjoy any sport. Most of these young Somalis born after the collapse of the government 2 decades ago have never attended a night sports event. This is something the Somali Basketball Federation is said to be changing now that the country's security is improving. This is attributed to the operation by African Union with the support of Somali security forces against the militants. At the Wish Stadium in Mogadishu, enthusiastic fans filled the capital's basketball court to witness a night sporting event, the first in 2 decades. Before entry, attendees undergo security checks in order to secure the venue. Basketball is the most popular sport amongst university and high school students in the capital. While each of the 17 districts in Mogadishu has a basketball court, most of them are in a dilapidated state. It's just one more sign that Somalia is regaining normalcy as the federal government moves to creating a safer and prosperous future for its young people.